Hello everyone, this is Muhammad Rafi Ansari and you are watching Triple Unpack. Okay. So today we are gonna cover today we have the Python programming day 5, okay, and we are covering the tuples concept, okay. So we are gonna cover these 5 topics, okay. What is tuple, how to define a tuple, access a tuple, add, change and tuples values, unpack tuples, loop tuples, and join tuples. So these are the various concepts of tuples we are gonna cover. Okay, you are watching Triple M Tech. So let me just go to Python editor and open it. So what is tuple actually? Give me a moment. What is tuple? So tuple is a kind of list. Okay, the only thing is like it is unchangeable. Okay, so we know that list values we can access it through its index and it is ordered. Okay, so tuple is also ordered and it is accessible by its index. Okay, so each value has an index, okay, and through which we can access it. Okay, but it is unchangeable. I mean, it means once it is created we cannot change it. Okay, so we cannot add the value to that tuple or we cannot change any value of that tuple. So it is these are the key concept about the tuples. Okay, how can we define a tuple? Okay, so simply let's suppose we have a tuple. Okay, so this is a tuple. Okay, so we can define by angular bracket. Okay, sorry, by uh, simple bracket. Okay, we can define the values like any values like apple. Okay, let's suppose we have the fruit's name inside the tuple, banana, mango. Dictionary we know that it can have the duplicate values as well. Okay, so sorry, like a list we can have the duplicate value inside the tuple as well. Okay, so like apple. Okay, so a tuple can have the duplicate values as well. Okay, if you want to print just to check, okay, whether the tuple, this defined tuple is working or not. Okay, let me just print it simply. Let me run it. See, so it is working. It can contain the duplicate values as well. So this is the concept of tuple. Okay, it can have the duplicate values as well. Okay, so this is the way how can we define a tuple. Okay, and what is tuple? Now the second point is access a tuple. Okay, so how can we access the tuple? Simply we can access the tuple values by its index. Okay, so at 0th position what we have the apple. Okay, so let me just print it. Okay, so apple will be printed, and at what, at 3rd position, what is the 3rd index, what we have the apple again. Okay, so this apple will be printed, this apple will be printed. Okay, so we are accessing the tuples. Now add and change the tuples item. So we know that the tuple once is created we cannot add or change, but we have the workaround. What workaround we have for the tuple is we can change this tuple to a list, then after changing it we can apply whatever operation we want to that list, and we can assign that list back to this tuple. This tuple will get changed totally. Okay, so this is the only way. Okay, let me just add, first convert this tuple to a list. Okay, so we have a list, let's suppose lst, and we are gonna change this tuple by using a list constructor to list. Okay, so now we have the list. Okay, if we want to change any value, okay, let's suppose we want to change the index value. Okay, 0. Okay, 0 to, from apple to uh, apple to papaya. Okay, so now assign that list back to tuple. Okay, so tup equal to tuple constructor and then list. Okay, so let me just So you can see, okay, let me just print tuple. Okay, so see, the tuple, this tuple has got change. Okay, the first value is coming as papaya, so this is the workaround. Okay, if you want to add any value, okay, that is quite simple. I mean, you have already converted that tuple to a list first. Okay, if you want to insert any value, new value, you can only add the index. Okay, let as fourth position. Okay, fourth index. If you want to add anything, okay, let's suppose we are adding the uh, guava. Okay, so list, sorry, list dot append. Okay, this a guava, so guava will be added to this tuple. Okay, if you want to add this guava at certain position, obviously the list concept we can use. At 0th position we want to add this guava, so we can use it, or whatever index value we want to add the guava. Okay, but this is not the tuples concept, we are using the workaround. Okay, so guava is added at 0th position to this tuple. Okay, now if you want to access the tuples values by a range, okay, range, so you can do simply like from 0th position to length 3. So apple, banana and mango will be printed. Okay, simply see this: guava, apple, bananas are printed. Now if you want to print the last value, okay, so you can say, simply say, so this is like slicing. I'm using the concept of slicing. You are slicing a tuple, mango are printed. Okay, so this is the way like you can print a tuple, access the tuples values, and you can change the tuple values, add the values to tuples. Okay, so now the point number 1 and 2 we have covered. Now I'm going to cover the third point, that is unpack tuple. Okay, so we have the tuple. Okay, unpacking tuple is quite simple. How can we do that? Okay, simply suppose we want to assign the values of this tuple to the variable, we can write the variables like this: a, b, c, and let's suppose A, B, and C. C is a uh, then simply like write tuple, then print this. Okay, print B comma C. So what will happen? The variable A will contain the apple, B will contain the banana, while C will contain a list of mango and apple. Okay, so this is the way how can we print the we can assign the values of a tuple to the variable, or this is simply called the unpacking of the tuple. Okay, so see, this is printed. Okay, so let me remove this asterisk from here and put it here. So what will happen? Simply like after uh, a will have the values. So by this way we will assigning the value apple to A and apple to C, while rest of the values are to be assigned to this variable B. Okay, so B will contain a list of banana and mango. Let me just print it. See, this is quite simple. Okay, now let me just loop over this tuple. Okay, so it is quite simple. I mean, how can we use the concept of the tuple in programming? Okay, so if you want to loop over this tuple, you can simply write for x in tuple like this. Okay, if you want to join the tuple, okay, let's suppose the tuple value you have, okay, there is another tuple you have like this, okay, it contains only one value like uh, tech, let's suppose, okay. So if you want to add the this single tuple to this already existing tuple, you can do simply like this. A, this will be printed. So give me a moment, guys. So if you want to, so this tuple will be printed. Okay, so you can say you can see like tag is added at the end. Okay, so these are the various concept of the tuples those we can use in our day-to-day Python programming. Okay. Hope you understand and now have the idea how can you use it. Okay, so thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe my channel Triple Amtech. Thank you guys.